Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of Fallout 4. Nick here with Degenerate Gaming, and continuing our very hard difficulty walkthrough. The last episode, we got into Diamond City, and now we are going to take a trip to the market. And before we do that, let's check out our inventory. I kind of straightened things up off camera. As you can see, we are carrying a ton of weapons, none of which we actually use. So we're going to sell all this. See, my weight is up to 309, and I'll explain why that is in a little bit. Really, the only thing that we are carrying that we're going to use is our charisma suit. We have that, and then we have grape mentats and a couple of beers. That's all we need for this. Uh, I also cured my psycho addiction, which really didn't help me any, as I thought it might kind of up my what do you call it? Up my carrying weight, but it didn't really do what I had intended to do. So I did that, and as you can see, I did a few cap runs before we went to Diamond City. I was sitting at 2,700, and we're going to use probably damn near all of them by the time it's all said and done with. So the reason we are at 309 is because we're taking the power armor for a ride at Diamond City, and you can see that I am just, deathly slow here. But when you are in power armor, your carry weight goes up to 310. So it's very useful for trips like this, or if you go through and clear a location, take power armor to go back and loot because you can carry more. That's an option. Also, bringing a companion with you is another option for, increasing your carry weight. As far as loot that goes on, or excuse me, loot you want to bring home anyways. So there's ways around your carry weight or ways to manipulate it. Not really manipulate it because it's essentially it's part of the game. So you can definitely take care of that in different ways. All right, the itinerary for this video, we are going to handle all the business and do everything we possibly can as quickly as possible. So we're going to be working off beers and grape mentats, and there's a few different vendors that we need to hit and a few different charisma checks that we need to do.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of
So the first thing we're going to do is come back over here to
that.
Arturo's gun shop, and he's that guy right there. We're also going to go hit the chem dealer in the back, and we're going to hit the apparel shop. We also need to go to the back and visit Nick Valentine's office. And I think that is about the gist of the business. And the rest of the stuff I'm going to show you is basically going to be informational other than that. So here we go. Make sure we take the fusion core. I don't think anybody would steal my suit of power armor, but you never know. All right, we already have our suit on. So, Mentats, beer.
Hey, you're the new guy, right?
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Well, it's good to have you here. Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
Let's see what you got.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
Okay. And why we came here, it's not for the big boy, unfortunately. We want the Old Faithful, and we also want the short combat shotgun. And that's pretty cheap. We're going to take that and put that suppressor on a different weapon. Okay, now let's start unloading some of the stuff that we don't need. Sorry for the silence, but looks like he's going to actually end up paying us, which is kind of nice. Thank you, Arturo, for your kind service. 387 caps, which isn't going to fly because he doesn't have that many. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now that we've done that, let's run over here and talk to the chem dealer.
Hello.
You look like you need a prescription filled. Something to settle your nerves, let you chill.
And we're going to click on the looking for work option.
Job, if you got one.
Yeah, I got something. Looking for a mutated fern if you find any. I hear some grows out near Forest Grove Marsh. Natural radiation sucker. Be great for cooking rat X or rat away.
And we're going to ask for more money.
Sweeten the deal with some money, and I might be interested.
All right. How about 125 caps?
We're going to bleed this poor fella.
Make it worth my while, Solomon.
You are one righteous talker. 150 caps.
Get your wallet out, buddy.
I'll walk out right now if you don't make me a real offer.
200. That's all I can pay. I swear.
Mutated fern. Sounds good.
Cool. Self-prescribed chem. As recommended by me.
Okay. And the apparel shop, we really don't need the mentats for, so we're going to hurry up, come back around here to Nick Valentine's office.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
And talk to you.
Oh, Nick. Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective... he's gone missing.
Okay, we're going to ask the any clues option.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Okay. We're going to ask for money. Actually, no, you know what? We'll save that. We're going to interrogate her a little bit so we can get a map update.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
Okay, we lost the beers, so that shouldn't be too bad.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
All right, now we're going to start bleeding her.
Hey, I'd love to help, but there's a small matter of expenses.
Money, huh? I do have 125 caps in the old rainy day fund.
Come on, this is your boss's life we're talking about here.
Fine. We'll make it 150 caps.
Last chance. Put some real money on the table or we're done.
Okay. 200 caps is all I have.
I'll find him.
We can do it for 200 caps. Thank you.
He's at the spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Okay, that's completed the Jewel of the Commonwealth quest. So that's over and done with. We picked up the road to freedom, which you get from these guys working right here. You can do that. We also picked up Unlikely Valentine. That we're gonna take those for a little while. And before our mentats wears off, let's go over here.
Don't move, synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother? I swear I'm not a synth.
Hopefully this lady's in here and she's not outside in that mess. Perfect.
Hello. Have you been here before?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Really? Okay. I just need to remind you that Fallon's isn't a charity. If you want the clothes, you have to pay for them.
No mooching. Got it.
Good. Now that we understand each other, welcome to Fallon's. Happy to show you everything in stock.
I'll take a look, sure.
A paying customer. Finally.
Okay, what we came here for is the champion right arm +1 agility and perception. That is a really great piece to have. And we're gonna pick up a hazmat suit. See what else they have. They have military fatigues. We're gonna grab those. And we can replace our welding goggles because they look a bit weird with these sunglasses. And let's see, we have a formal hat. That looks pretty good. I don't really know what the trilby hat. It kind of looks like a beat up. And we're gonna pick up. No, we're not gonna take the Ushanka hat. All right, let's get rid of all the stuff that we pulled. And we're out of here for 528. And we did everything for right around 150 caps, which is really good. All right, now let's go see what all that ruckus was about. And this little event happens anytime you come back into Diamond City. So if you go into a place, oh, we missed it. Darn.
I need you to step away, Scabber.
Anyways, what happens is you come out and
I understand, officer. I just want to know what happened.
What, you didn't hear the shouting? Guy pulls a gun on his own brother, thinking he's a synth. It's that newspaper's fault. Got people all riled up, thinking their own family might be replaced by machines. Look, I'm sorry you got caught up in all this, but it's over, okay? Just go about your business like nothing happened. Better that way.
okay, so yeah, essentially what he said, this guy pulls a gun on this guy, and usually he gets his head blown off. Apparently he didn't hear, but that's okay.
Nothing to see here.
So a few things to kind of run over real quick. You get a haircut here. This is a doctor who will heal you. I cannot believe I forgot the mutated fern to pick that quest up. We'll just have to get it on a return trip. Also, another thing of note I wanted to show you guys. You may want it. I, however, don't at this point. It's a little piece of armor over here that whatever this crazy lady's name is selling.
That's exactly
Myrna.
what a synth would say. But I don't know. Are you really, human?
This bitch is crazy.
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
I'll take a look, sure.
Just don't call it junk.
I'll take the 308 rounds. See what she has. It's got some pretty good mods on that thing. We don't really need one of those though. What she has is quite interesting is the Wastelander's chest piece, which is pretty good as it gives you, +1 agility, +1 perception. Pick this up. I, however, don't. I like the chess piece that I have at the moment, and I'm sure the more we get rolling here into some more of the meat of the game, we're going to be, running into legendaries quite frequently. So this really isn't worth picking up for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on this, but you may want it. I figured I would show you guys here and let you be the judge. We'll disarm those and take the tin can. You can come and get noodle cups from this Projectron robot over here, and then Polly over here is selling meat. Nothing really to see. Let's check out the quest tab, make sure we got everything. Unlikely Valentine, follow the Freedom Trail on the road to freedom. Still need to do that before we leave. Bring a mutated fusion flower. There's also the matter back at the wall over here in Diamond City.
Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall, if you want a history.
And there it came up. See Abbott about the wall. Oh, there it is. He's back by the green monster. That's where you want to head.
Don't touch the paint.
Matter of fact, before we do,
Working hard?
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
and we're gonna go with the yes option.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Rune store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
And naturally,
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
I think you can do better than that.
Driving a hard bargain, huh? 150 caps.
one more time.
Last chance. Make this worth my while or I walk.
Only by the short hairs here. 200 caps. That's all I have.
All right, we're also going to ask him about Hardware Town so we can get a map update, and that'll kind of direct us in the direction, or excuse me, in the place we need to be.
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
Of course.
I'm on it.
Much obliged.
All right, and I believe that concludes the Mentat activities we need to take care of. Everything else we should be able to handle. One thing we are going to do, though,
High quality protection for sale.
is we're going to rob a couple of people blind while we're here. And once inside Arturo's house, this is a good place to come, as he has a mini nuke here. We get an army helmet, some cigarettes, a lot of good ammo. There's a toolbox down here, good stuff in it. Duffel bag. Wow, it's the first time I've came in here and I've gotten just useless ammo. Yeah, you're getting robbed blind, buddy. Alright, I believe that's all for Arturo. What's that? Postman uniform. We'll take it. Now, it's very important to go in the door that you came, because you can, however, go out this door and you actually walk out right behind Arturo. So you don't do that, as he would probably get suspicious. And if I'm remembering correctly, I believe Arturo's house is always open. So as long as the coast is clear, you should be able to get in no problem.
Everything I got will keep you safe.
Apparently I went out the wrong door. You want to go out the silver door.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola.
Let's talk to Sheffield here. We'll get some experience.
Sheffield,
So thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
here you go.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Quick, easy XP. We just stole that from Arturo. Thank you, Arturo.
I hear there's a bar.
We can actually talk to Sheffield and kind of take him on as a settler.
Hey, Sheffield,
Clear if I was you.
what do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
That's right.
We're going to send him to Sanctuary Hills. We need help. Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do it.
Diamond City Surplus, everything you need. You read the paper? Damn,
Now,
hiding among us.
Excuse me.
Mo over here.
You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swap.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Genuine articles.
I believe he has... No, he doesn't have shit. A lot of melee weapons. There it is. The Rockville Slugger for you melee characters. It's 40% action percent cost, which I really don't know how useful that is as playing as a melee character, as I've never really played a melee character. But you can get a couple of different colors baseball bats, as you can see here. Some different mods on them. And then this thing, obviously, with the nails coming out of it, looks pretty lethal. You buy baseball from him. We're gonna actually go run around to the back and rob him while we're here, and he's got a few baseball grenades inside, actually.
Hey, Mo.
Now, don't be shy. You're never too old.
One thing I noticed is the looking for work options. We're gonna go with that.
Got any work?
Well, if you want to help the sport, I got a lead on a stash of pre-war collector's items. Coach, quitting his for punks Western, had an estate not too far from here. Legend says when he retired, the league presented him with a baseball, catcher's mitt, and playing card signed by all the other coaches. See where I'm going with this? I'll pay 100 caps each for those relics. What do you say?
100 caps seems light. I need more.
I like your moxie. We'll make it 125 caps apiece. How's that sound?
And I thought about this earlier, so I could have done it instead of dicking around in Arturo's, but oh well.
Please. You own a whole store. You can do better.
Look at that fire in your eyes. All right. 150 caps for each piece. And you better be worth it. Deal?
Okay. I'm not gonna push my luck because I don't have my mentats, and I'm almost positive that I won't get it. As you're gonna need pretty high charisma. Our charisma is only at about 7, so we're gonna skip that and just take the job.
Card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
I thank you. And baseball thanks you.
The Institute? And scared.
All right, and I think I'm gonna actually skip looting him, looting his place. on camera. I'll take care of that myself. Is really there's not a whole lot that you need to. We have a couple of things we need to take care of. We're gonna walk up here to the stands, which is where all the ritzy folk hang out, when us peons really are kind of frowned upon down here. But you're gonna want to come over here to the Colonial Tap House.
This is what I like about you, Wellian. You know what you are. Not trying to be anything other than...
Come on, Darcy, let's go.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home. Later.
I can't believe you'd do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Paul, you're getting your ass kicked like a little bitch.
Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Yeah, you better keep walking hard ass. This actually just starts a whole chain of events for side quests.
I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink if you're buying.
Okay. We'll ask him about the argument.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there. I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
All right, Darcy. I'm gonna buy you a drink. Sorry, Toots.
You don't look like you need another drink.
Aren't you all high and mighty then? Why don't you get lost so I can drink in peace?
Lighten up, Darcy. This isn't your own private bar, no matter what you might think. Now, can I get you something to drink?
And as of right now, I can't remember. I didn't do this in practice runs. Bear with me here. I'm gonna ask him questions for this point.
So is this your place?
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships of life. Name's Cook, by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Okay, yeah, so that didn't take me anywhere. We're gonna go with not interested, and we'll get out of here. And this will actually proc a side quest chain next time we return to Diamond City, or maybe even when we leave.
Watch your back. Institute could be right behind you.
We're gonna head over here to Public Occurrences. This is where Piper lives, works, whatever. This is where you're gonna want to come to finish the story of this century. And I don't know where Piper is. Maybe she's upstairs.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Yeah, holding up.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. You're a vault dweller. You might not be wearing the blue jumpsuit, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you.
watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
Okay, so we're just going to keep it simple. Nothing really to find out or update here, so we'll just do the interview.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
Okay, we really never heard about the Institute to this point, so if you want to go ahead and ask that question, you can. Well, actually, you know what? For all intents and purposes, because we haven't heard it yet, we'll go ahead and ask it.
The Institute? Who were they?
That, Blue, is the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth. No one really knows who or where they are, but their handiwork is all over. Synths. Synthetic people. Sent from their hidden labs to do the Institute's dirty work. Sometimes they even replace a person with a synth double. A little covert agent no one would ever suspect. Now, not everything that goes wrong has the Institute behind it, but there's always a chance. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, and we don't know what synths are either yet.
They make synthetic people?
That's right. There are two major kinds you have to watch out for. The first is an obvious fake. Skin looks like plastic, skeleton might even be showing. You see groups of them scouring the Commonwealth, killing people and scavenging what's left. I reported on University Point a while back. Whole town got cleaned out. The second type of synth is the real deal. With skin, blood, warm smiles, and guilty glances, just like a good old-fashioned human. So, do you think they could be involved? The Institute, or one of their agents?
Okay, and that got us a map update.
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
Okay, so now we got Piper as a companion, and we can take all the shit laying around here. So we'll take 38 rounds.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Yeah, we don't want to talk to you, lady. Takes a desk fan. Right there. Definitely want to grab. See what else is floating around downstairs here. Vodka in the cooler, that's a good find. I don't know if that's always there. And the Radaway will take. Definitely take the dirty water as well. Take the toy car.
Let me know if there's anything I can
Out of
do
the
to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread. Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Take the coffee pot, gas can, the toolbox, and the oil can, and the hot plate. I believe that's everything.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
Now, we're running definitely way long in this video, and that's okay. I understand there's a lot to cover. Not really a big deal. We'll see what happens here if we get approached by somebody else when we come back out. Yeah, here he is. Let's make sure that we have a weapon equipped.
Hey. Hey, you there. I have a question for you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You were in the tap house before, and
You and the bartender got in a fight.
nice of you to call it a fight, but we both know what really happened. Cook kicked my ass. I'm supposed to pretend I don't know he's sleeping with my wife, until he decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
Sounds like a tough situation.
You don't know the half of it. But I'm not gonna just sit here and let Cook steal my wife and destroy my family. I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
You're going to have to make it worth my while.
Well, okay. I can only pay you 80 caps right now, but I'll scrape together more after we take care of Cook.
Let's go. You do the talking, I'll be the intimidating presence.
All right. Come on.
Alright, we have now started Diamond City Blues. Make sure we have the shotgun equipped, and we'll just go up there. He'll take forever. Okay, and there's a few ways this thing can go. We can go up here and talk to him. We might be able to defuse the situation. Peacefully, we can side with either one.
Don't be late. Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
We need to talk.
Jesus, Paul. What now?
It's time for you to shut up and listen, Cook.
What the hell is this? And what are you doing here? Don't tell me he's hired you to help lean on me.
I'm gonna go with Paul asked for my help.
Paul just asked me to come with him.
Is that how it is? Okay. Well, I'm listening, Paul. What do you have to say this time?
Just this. You leave Darcy alone, starting now, or else.
Now that is a very bad idea. You don't want to pull a gun on me unless you intend to use it.
But you think I won't use it? Huh? Do I just need to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, when you look at Paul, you can see you have calm down, you have don't shoot, give Cook a chance, and you can just tell him to attack Cook. And that's what we're going to go with as it starts a whole nother quest line.
Better just shoot him, Paul.
This is going to be fun.
Holy.
Okay, we got the Cook residence key. We're going to stop by there. We'll take all of his shotgun shells, everything
Shit.
has.
Hey, Paul.
Hell, I gotta get out of here. You should too, before someone walks in here and pins this on us.
All right, we're going to wait for Paulie here to get the hell out of Dodge before we start looting all the booze. And all the water laying around. There's a lot of beer in here, so it's definitely good to clean house before you go. Forget the ammo box, and as you can see, there's a lot of irradiated food, which sells pretty good actually. We'll clean all that out at some point later. Take everything you can. And don't forget the safe.
That's it.
All right. I believe that's everything. If I'm not mistaken. Nope. I'd leave you the coffee pot, but I don't think you're gonna need it. It is kind of important to let Paul walk out of there. I've seen it happen where if you steal something in front of him, he will turn on you and try to shoot you. So you're gonna want to wait for that. Then you're gonna come up here to Cook's residence, which we have the key, so it's open. Not a big deal. And there is quite a lot of chems in his apartment here. So you're definitely going to want to come up here and grab them. Also a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Very good. Ooh, there's two of them. And the main reason we come up here is for all of the drugs. Jet, Psycho. Oh, wow. Some good mods on the Raider pieces. We'll take those. And there's chems everywhere, so you want to make sure you take your time and look. A lot of Jet, a lot of Psycho. And the duffel bag, don't forget that. And then where, oh where, must be in the mist. There's a letter or something that I'm looking for. Cook's note, there it is. I already had it. Anyways, you read this, and it tells you that Cook is in cahoots with Nelson Latimer, and they are slanging chems. And then the next part in that quest is ambush Nelson at the drop. And we obviously won't be doing that now, as we're running very long on this episode. I believe I covered everything, though. Things I need to tell you. Oh, another thing one last thing I should say before I forget. If you come over here, yeah, this is it. Come down to the dugout. Or no, that's the security office. That's not what I'm looking for. Looking for the dugout as you have whiskey all the time for sale. So if you need whiskey, that's a good place to go get it. And I'm gonna find it here and show you guys just where that is. So here's the main kind of plaza. Where's the old dugout? Must be on this side. Yep, there it is.
Believe you eat that food. Only one thing we're buying in the dugout inn, and that's the booze.
Yeah, it's gotta eat.
The real guy.
Go inside the dugout inn.
Vadim, I need to talk. Just a minute, Yetim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing, but ain't heard.
Whatever it is.
And let's talk to Scarlet.
You can order drinks and food here or
That's
at
like
the
2
bar.
out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Hopefully nothing will poison you.
Okay, you can come get lots of different things here. Mostly food and alcohol. So you can see it's got vodka and a lot of whiskey. We're gonna actually buy all 4 of these because they're cheap. We don't need 38 rounds. That's all we're gonna do.
What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Death claws
Hey.
are real dangerous.
Oh, a customer.
Don't try to outrun
Need a
it.
room?
Just get something solid between you and it, and pray.
Not today.
Hell no, we don't want to stay in your ratty ass motel. Okay, I believe we have now covered everything, so we're going to end the video here. Please remember you can follow me on Twitter, Nick at Degenerate Gaming. And